Welcome back to the Realist Reviews. Today's review is focused on Dave, Season 2, Episode 6, entitled Somebody Date Me. And the official synopsis of Somebody Date Me is Dave joins an exclusive online dating app and matches with a pop star. Courtship ensues as Dave gets caught up in the excitement of a modern day romance. And in my honest opinion, I enjoyed this episode. It was cool, a little bit weird at times, but nonetheless, it was a good episode and had quite a few celebrity guest stars as well. So here is my episode recap and my episode review. So the episode begins with Doja Cat just on social media receiving many different notifications, and she decides to go on this exclusive dating app, and she sees Dave's profile and matches with him. And meanwhile, we get to see Dave in the recording studio trying to make music with Els and Gata, and it's sounding horribly. Like, he doesn't know what to say. It seems as if he still has writer's block because the lyrics that he's saying don't make sense. Els is trying to figure out, can he actually rap anymore, trying to shade him or whatever. And then Dave receives the match that he gets from Doja Cat, and he shows Gata and Els, and they both can't believe it and are a little bit surprised. Meanwhile, Gata, on the other hand, is on a dating app as well, but it's a different one with different people, nothing serious. So then Els gets a phone call from different producers, and it's from Ray Shrimmer. And Dave hears the conversation and he gets invited to Ray Shrimmer's newest music video and everything. So then throughout the entire episode, Doja Cat and Dave are constantly texting back and forth while doing different things. And some of the things that Dave was saying in this episode was a little bit out of pocket because he was just saying a little bit too much weird things or just crazy things and everything. And he doesn't even know Doja Cat. And Doja Cat is just as weird as Dave. So it seems as if that the two are about to kick it off. So then meanwhile, Dave's parents come to visit him, and Dave is too distracted on social media, on the dating app, texting Doja, just doing whatever instead of what he needs to be doing. So then, long story short, he tells his parents who exactly Doja Cat is, and they think it's a good idea that Dave and her should go out, and thinks that she's interesting, especially the father, as the father is a freak. So then Doja Cat is on social media, Instagram Live, just talking to folks, and then we see a creep making some really weird comments and everything. Doja Cat calls them out, and then we see him at his job. I would assume that he is probably a social media marketer or something related to do with marketing or managing, and he continues to make derogatory comments and everything. Like, I don't know who this guy was. This episode to me has a continuing trend of just people are just too busy distracted on social media. I don't know how to say it. I don't know. So then Doja Cat is now practicing choreography for a song, Say So, with other people. She continues to text Dave, and she sends a picture to Dave, but Dave does some idiotic stuff, and he tries to send it to Mike, who is with his parents and everything. And so, cringeworthy moment to say the least for Dave, because he sends what she sent him to Mike, and it's just all out crazy. I'll just say that. So then meanwhile, we get to see Dave and Gata. They go to the music shoot and they meet Ray Shrimmer and actually J Balvin himself. And the music video idea that Ray Shrimmer has is very weird, which gives Dave and Gata just suspect feelings about this video, as stuff ain't right at all. And I still don't understand what the music video was going to be, because the girls with their butts out, painted, Dave in the middle just screaming and everything out of his fears, like out of his rage. Like, it's weird. I'll just say that. And then earlier in the episode, Dave was supposed to be meeting another chick by the name of Sadie that he had met on the same exclusive app, but he canceled on her. So then, long story short, due to different complications between Doja Cat and her Magic magazine shoot, and Dave at the music video, and him basically acting like some type of like stalker, trying to messenger her back like too many different times, the date is off. And Dave tries to go back to the girl that he had canceled on her, Sadie, but she goes to him. She actually goes to Dave, and the guy that she was supposed to be at dinner, she sends him a message saying that she can't make it. But then the guy who's at the dinner goes on his phone on the other exclusive dating app. He sees Allie's picture and he matches. End of episode. This episode, to me, I enjoyed it quite a bit due to the many other guest stars that was present. Ray Shroomer, J Balvin, Doja Cat. Like, there was a lot of different celebrities on here, which was pretty cool to say the least. Gator, he was still cool as always. Just being his best self. Like, I can never go wrong with some Gator. I don't think anybody can. But the guy at the very end of the episode matching with Allie, I have a feeling that that is going to come back in some way, shape, or form, with perhaps maybe Allie matching with him, because technically Dave and Allie are still not together. They're slowly building back their friendship up and everything. So that's going to be interesting to see. But yeah, to me, I think this episode had like different themes that were being expressed in this episode, such as social media being somewhat toxic, um, Tinder, dating apps, how it never works out in the end, and also just how people can just cancel on you for somebody that's bigger or better just like that without any type of like feelings or remorse. I don't know. But this episode to me definitely did have like a lot of different themes. And I feel as if that Mike is still not getting treated right by Dave. I have a feeling that Dave and Mike are going to have maybe some type of fallout within the next few episodes, because I don't know, like there's nothing really special happening with Mike in this season. Like, but out of all, cool episode. And until next time, goodbye.